Hi, I'm Jermaine. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. My voice is still jacked up. So my ear, nose, throat doctor, he wants to send me up to Cleveland Clinic so they could see what's happening because I almost threw up on him the last time he tried to stick a scope down through my nose and I always gag. So he says, well, let me numb your throat. Anyway, okay, fine. And that made me throw up. Actually threw up. I'm sorry, whoever had to clean that trash can. I apologize. So, bear with me still. I'm still, on this low-res Chromebook. I need my laptop back. But we'll see what happens. So, today, I'm a bit under the weather. I'm not feeling well at all. I'm not, I wouldn't say at all. My stomach is rumbly. I felt a little bit nauseous a couple of times, but excuse me, I need a drink. But I haven't had to, vomit or anything. So today is a weird day for me. Like yesterday was really weird. Like I did nothing yesterday at all. I just lounged, I slept like almost all day. And I get like that because I very, very, very rarely get sick. Very rarely. But I guess yesterday was my day. So I'm having a lot of problem wrapping my head around a lot of things going on. And I came up with ways I wanted to verbalize it, but then I decided I'm gonna just, I'm gonna go off the cuff and go. You gun people, I don't understand how you love a gun more than a person's life. How is a gun, something someone went in a factory made it, has more rights than a person? Y'all taking away a woman's right to choose, but if she shoots that baby, she's okay. These children are getting killed, and I know the last video I got on it, so I'm not going to go into that. Because this is not just a children's story. This is a life story. Everyone. Maybe if we have these people, instead of building rockets, when you the richest man in the world, why don't you go help some people? Like literally help. I don't mean donate to these scams. And I'm sorry, almost every non-profit thing out there, everything out there is scamish in my eyes. The CEOs and people of these non-profits should not be multimillionaires. I am sorry, that's how I feel. If you started a cause for a cause, that's great. I commend you. Awesome. I give you all the praise and everything. I know my heart is kind of jacked up. There we go. But if you're a multi-millionaire running a non-profit, that makes no sense. That's just how I look at it. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't live and be comfortable or whatever, but multi-millionaires, like Goodwill, all that stuff is free. And here, I don't know how it is in other places. Here, like if you get a welfare check, they make you work for your welfare check. And a lot of people work at Goodwill. So they got free workers, free, all that stuff is donated. Yet the owner is rich as hell. Because the prices are regular prices. Like I could go to Walmart and get everything in our Goodwill cheaper, or about the same price, but brand new at Walmart. A lot of these companies and stuff are based in America. But like, so when you look at these places and say, okay, UNICEF, and I remember in junior high school they used to have the little thing and we put coins in and stuff. All these, and yes, I know they help. Some they drop food, but what? Like all the money y'all have had, there's no way y'all couldn't do more. Cancer research, we have nothing. All we still have is chemo. Don't tell me that's not a scam. There should be no, I know it should be a non-profit, so they're not supposed to have, but there should be no one making millions and billions of dollars on cancer treatment. No one. Okay? You can go, if you're a drug addict and overdose, you will get free Narcan, you will get, but if you're a diabetic, oh well, nobody gonna shoot you with insulin. No cop gonna show up and revive you. They just gonna let you die. They'll take you to the hospital, but there's nothing, no EpiPens for that. If I get a bee sting, I'm supposed to provide my own EpiPen. And this is not a commentary on drug users, because people use drugs for whatever. Myself, I smoke marijuana, and that's all I've ever done in my life. I've never tried to pop a Molly or a pill, or X, or nothing. I have no desire, never have, never will. Okay? I didn't even smoke weed until I researched it and found out, like, what it would do for me. I used to be, like, athletic and all that stuff, track, football, baseball, all that stuff. So, I value things like how I went. I've never been a healthy person. That's one thing I've never been. Which is probably why my sarcoidosis, I have a condition called sarcoidosis. If you look it up, be my guest, but don't use YouTube, because according to YouTube, I'm dead already. I've been dead like the first day I found out. Wow. But it is affecting me a lot, very horribly. You see my skin, it does this to my skin. These bumps and stuff. I have to take my prednisone eye drops, or I become super duper hypersensitive to light. Which means even the light, like the light on this camera, the light on the modem, it feels like I'm looking in the sun. No lie. My voice, as you see, at one time, my saliva glands were swollen. I look like Quagmire from Family Guy. I really did. I have them on my thumbs. You see that? And my fingers. So these are things that are part of this sarcoidosis. I have nodes in my lungs. So, I see all my doctors, my pulmonologist, my rheumatologist, my ear, nose, throat doctor. I have to make an appointment for my dermatologist. I had a gastro and I don't remember, but they deal with bowels and all that stuff. So the reason I mention this is because there's no progress on this stuff. Sarcoidosis, as a doctor, they don't know. None of my doctors know. I looked up everything online. We don't know where it comes from, how you get it. It's just one of those autoimmune diseases. So, my point of this is, I was going to say, we need to help people. And when people feel helped, then they are willing to help. And it goes on, it perpetuates, and then everyone, and that's a way to get closer to peace. We will never have peace because people are just assholes, and people are greedy, and people don't care, and that's fine. But one thing I can tell you, like, if you're a drug dealer, illegal, I don't care if you're legal or illegal, I don't care, but you live a lifestyle where you have to always carry a gun with you to protect you, or because you're scared somebody's going to do you, and you get killed, I have no sympathy for you. I don't care. I don't care if you're my brother. If you're my child, I love my children to death. But if I couldn't get you out of that lifestyle, then that's my fault as a parent. But if you doing something illegal and you notice, I can't sympathize for you. I cannot want revenge for you. I cannot be mad at whoever killed you or whatever. But I will be mad that if you get innocent people killed or you kill innocent people. I don't understand this no telling things. Oh, you a snitch. You damn right. Because I can only be snitching if you're doing wrong. So you want me to accept what you're doing wrong and just look past it, though it's harming people, innocent people who have nothing to do with it? Like, I can't tell you how many cases of people out here overdose in the cars with the children in they at lights. They're at a traffic light and they overdose. Children in the backseat. I don't get it. I don't understand. I used to work at a drug addiction place. I was a clinical secretary at the Med Center. And I will never understand why people take drugs. And I really don't want to understand because I'm not trying to empathize with you. And I'm not trying to sympathize with you because it's a choice. When they brand it a disease, everything is out the window. I'm sorry, and I understand. And I have plenty of friends in recovery and plenty of people who need to go to recovery that I know and I have dear. They're close and we're good friends. But it's your choice. You did not catch addiction. You didn't, just grow inside you. You went and tried something, which I definitely will never understand. We all know, my children know what a crackhead is. So why would you go try it? We know all these people are overdosing on fentanyl. And why would you try it? There is no peer pressure out there in the world that will ever get me to try anything that I don't want to do. That's not a disease. That's a choice. I know I'm tangents all over because my mind is over and I'm not feeling well. So my brain is bounded. But I just don't understand why people, especially supporters of the orange guy, and Republicans, I'm going to just say Republicans, are so fucked up. We know the Democrats are just bitches. We already know that. We already established that. They have no backbone. They have no vision. They have no... But the Republicans, like, okay, when the pastor of your church backs someone like the orange one, that's proof there's no God. Or at least that pastor doesn't work for that God. Or that pastor doesn't work for that God. It just means this pastor is here getting your money. These are super churches. Multi-millionaires. Why? Because in the Bible, it says it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into heaven. So then why are these preachers so rich? Apparently they're not getting to heaven if what they're teaching is for real. So I don't understand that. The orange one approved the stimulus. He had to sign it and all that. Boom. And the unemployment was an extra $600 a week. It canceled. Biden gets in. He makes it $300 a week. And everybody blames him for people not wanting to work. So when when the orange one was given $600, that's fine. No problem. But Biden wants to get $300. Oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. Let's go. Boom. When you religious people back the orange guy, 3 divorces, or 3 marriages, excuse me, but infidelities on all of them. Adultery on all of them. You are showing your true colors. You don't care about even the God. You want money, money, money. It's supposed to be separation of church and state. Yet, y'all want to put prayer in schools and this and that and that. But then here's the point. Whose prayer? Oh, I always see, when they took God out of school, took prayer out of school. I'm 50 years old. I have never had prayer in school. I mean, maybe, I don't know, in public school. I grew up in New York City, moved out here when I was 15. Never had prayer in school. I went to a lot of schools. So, then I say, okay, you want prayer in school? But wait, what prayer? Okay, you gotta pray to your God? What about people like me who don't believe in any gods or deities? What about people who believe other than you do? Are you forcing them to believe in them? Then you get this. Well, I'd rather believe and be wrong than not believe and be right. And then that's stupid. Because if that's the case, then you should believe in every God, just in case. You should believe in every deity ever came along, just in case. But no, you are trained and programmed to believe this certain thing that basically your parents or whoever taught them believed. And that's just it. I used to be a heavy believer, okay? I used to love church. I used to love, trust me. But then, in 2007, February 19th, 2007, I was proven that there's no God. There is no way that there could be a God. And then I took that time and I started researching and reading and understanding. Find out who Emperor Constantine and his committee were. Read the Dead Sea Scrolls. Read the whole Bible, beginning to end, several times. That's the main point. You gotta read your own Bible. People go into and don't. And there's one girl, her name is Virginia. She's my daughter's aunt. Well, kinda. She's my daughter's mother's sister, but then, like, my daughter's mother's sister's sister. So I don't know, whatever. Anyway, and but she still lives with a dude that they're having unmarried sex. She still uses language, which the language thing I never understand. People in church who cares. Oh, he said ass, but if I said shoot, I meant to say the same thing. If I say, oh, I kiss my butt, I meant the same as kiss my ass. So I don't understand. It's not the word, it's the intent. And I don't understand why people get so hung up on that. Like, no, your words matter. So if I said butt or I said ass, I still meant the same thing. I wasn't talking about a donkey. Excuse me. This is with my sarcoidosis. That's why I have to always drink. I don't produce enough saliva. So, as I was saying, these things come through. So, when you say you pro-life, you are not pro-life. You are pro-enforcing your will. Because you don't care about the lives that are killed by guns. And then I seen where they want to provide the guns to the teachers. What? If I remember Texas, the police waited outside for 45 minutes. The police, whose job it is to keep our children protected and safe, did not do their job. But you want to outsource this to the teachers who's already underfunded, underpaid, overworked. That makes no sense in hell. Okay? So, yeah, I'm going to provide guns to the teachers so they can do the job that our police, that y'all cried so much about. Oh no, don't defund the police, everything. I'm sorry, Republicans. Do y'all understand that things have a process? Things can be changed without taking it away. Because that's all you do is say, oh, they take it, and they run it. Oh my God, they're going to take, I can't help it. Oh my God, what can we do? Nobody said take your guns away. But gun reform is needed. So, as soon as y'all think somebody's taking something away, you want to boost up to support that. But you don't support people in any way. Y'all are see, the job of a Republican is just to quote unquote own liberals. As long as they can say, oh, we own those, we showed those liberals, then those Republicans go, oh sweet, yeah. Especially those down, like Georgia, Texas, Florida, these hillbilly people. And I will say that. And this is not being a racist statement. This is just a true statement. I'm a black man, and I'm rural. I live in the city, urban. That's what I'm saying. I'm not rural. I'm urban. Sorry. I know. I'm telling you. You know how I go. I'm getting riled up. But these people who live in these rural areas, okay, who idolize like the orange one, okay, dude, your house is on wheels. You are not in his class. He will never even acknowledge you if you walk past the street. Okay? The one time I was there in New York, David Blaine was doing one of his magic trick coughing in front of the Orange One's tower. And the Orange One was there, blah, blah, blah. But he was him. And that's just the way it is. So, don't think this guy cares anything about you, because he doesn't even care about his people who are going to jail for him. As long as they cover for him, because he got some stuff on him. There's no way he doesn't have stuff on these people. No one is doing this just because they believe in him. But he's been in their circle so long, he got all their secrets. And they know he would tell them. They know he would tell them. This dude's in his last foot in the grave. Okay? He don't care if his children have anything left or not. He really doesn't. And if you think he does, go ahead and keep it up. But anyway, I digress. When we start looking at reality, facts matter. They have to matter. Facts. We shouldn't have multi-millionaires, heads of non-profit organizations that are supposed to help people. Okay? Facts. We should not be telling people what they can do in their own bedroom with their own partners. Facts. We should not tell a woman she can't make a choice into her body. Fact. You cannot then try to say, oh, well, I know we forced you to have this child, but now you want welfare? No. You can't do that. Plus, you can't condemn welfare, but not subsidies to OPEC and things and places like that. You can't do that. And when I say you can't, I mean that in a moral sense. Because of course you can, because you are doing it. You can't say you love God or you're a religious, lovely person, and then you go and support the orange one who has never done one thing. He couldn't even hold the Bible the right way. He has never. Then the one time I seen him in the church, did you see that? Okay. This is not a jab at the orange one. He's a joke by himself. Whatever. The problem is the movement that was created by this orange one the movement of his followers. They were going to kill Mike Pence, who is supposed to be one of them. He's a Republican. And if you say God or religious, what? This dude is already up there, according to the way he is. But all because this orange guy lost. And if you notice, which of course they don't, because they don't check nothing. When he won the first time, my apologies go to Hillary. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe. But anyway, when he won the first time, guess what he was doing? Claiming voter fraud. He was claiming a rigged election when he won. So then he loses, and he still says the same thing. But now, because he lost, oh, it must be real. We didn't believe him when he said it because he won. We didn't believe it. But now he lost. Now we want to make it into this stuff. That crazy lady down in Georgia, well, that... I know, I'm sorry. Why would I even say that? Like, you'd be like, who? Like, you could go down the whole ballot. But she lost, thank goodness. And on this crap, these conspiracy theories, whatever, and that's fine if you want to do that, have conspiracy theories and stuff. That's you, it's your life. Just like I'm saying, it's somebody else should make a choice on their body, you should make a choice on your mind and what you believe. But you don't take that belief into where you destroy other people. When you're attacking someone, a worker at a store, because their store policy, not theirs, they didn't make the rules. CEOs, the president, the government, everybody made this, you gotta wear a mask. Now you're okay, you gotta wear shoes and a shirt. Right? That's fine. But you gotta put a mask on now. Oh, my rights! The government is tyrannical. Oh, it's so bad. What? That's not how it works. Put the damn mask on, go in the store, get your shopping, leave, take it off. But it's always gotta be some asshole, dummy, who wants to go on, my rights, my rights, my rights. Then, oh wait, my rights, but not your rights. You don't get rights. Only I get rights, cause I want a gun. Only guns has a right. You don't have a right. What makes you think you have a right? And for that asshole, fake Republican down in West Virginia, I mean fake Democrat, true Republican in West Virginia, I don't know. I do not understand. When you vote against people, something's wrong with you. I don't care what your party affiliation is. We need to vote for people. You didn't want the Build Back Better bill because of the coal people money coming into you. Now you don't want to put reproductive rights on just because of lobbyists and things of that nature. When you have people who say they pro-life, but they bomb a doctor's office, bomb an abortion clinic, how are you pro-life? You're not. You're pro-imposing your will on other people. You got Elon Musk, who is a pure asshole. If you gave me a free Tesla, I'd drop it in the river. I guarantee you that. Okay? Because you want to build rockets and go into space and everything. I don't care. You might say, oh, I donate. It's a tax write-off. You don't donate out the goodness of your heart. You know how I know? Because you just bought Twitter. Just so you could put the orange one back on. No other reason. No other. There's no other. You spent billions of dollars for an orange guy. Is he sherbet? Is he a push pop? I don't know. So, where does it start and where does it end? Well, it should start with common sense and education. Where it will end, should end is facts. When Irona, I can't remember what dude called, what he called a truth scarecrow. I think that's what he called her. Kellyanne. When she came out and said, no, we just have alternate facts. She told you right there, we are going to lie to you forever and ever and ever. There's no such thing as alternate facts. There's facts and facts. Facts. There's facts. Even something that's not a fact is still a fact. Because it's a fact of not being a fact. I know I'm going to get too cerebral in there because I get that way, but I'm not going to. If you can't wrap your mind around it, just move on to the next thing. My point being, we have to do better in this world. I know I was saying it a lot last time because of the killing and stuff, but as I sat and I listened, and I've been watching, especially yesterday because I was really, really sick, and I sat all day, and, I sat, all day, and I just had time to read. I didn't even watch TV, really. It was on, but I didn't watch it. I played my game a lot. But then, driving, I was listening. And then last night I had, YouTube listening to my boy Norm. Of course, some of our views are way off. Like, he thinks Bush was a great guy and stuff. He doesn't like Clinton and stuff like that, whatever. But he did speak truth on the orange guy. You know, even when he spoke some things that I didn't agree with, it was still truth. So whether I agree with it or not, it's accept. I have to accept it. Because that's what truth is. And the only thing that my son will tell you, the only way something is true is if it's universal. You see what I'm saying? You don't understand that? Has to be universal. If it's not universal, it is not true. You can't have a half truth. You can't have a half and a part truth, white lie. It's either a lie or a truth. There's no gray area. But people want to make a gray area. Because, of course, if I teach my children that Santa Claus is going to come to town, well, but we're still lying because there's no Santa Claus. But I can play the role of St. Nicholas. So I can kind of make it a truth because I'm like, well, in essence, the spirit of St. Nicholas is still here to giving and stuff like that. Perfectly there. But my point is, it's not a truth. Anywhere in the world you put, there's no Santa Claus. But if I say, I'm hungry. Now, if I go to Japan, I'm still hungry. If I go to Mexico, I'm still hungry. Until I eat, I'm still hungry. So anywhere I put that at, it's true. Okay? So that's how truth works. So you can't say, oh, yeah, I'm kind of hungry. Which we do say. But there's no such thing. You're either hungry or you're not hungry. Sometimes you have a craving, and we mistake that for hunger, but it's not hunger. You want something, da-da-da. So that's it. It's not a hunger for it. It's just, So, life has to come to us as people. We have to live amongst each other. We have to love each other. You can't love everyone, I know, because people make it hard to love. But as I always reiterate, if you treat people the way you want to be treated, all this goes away. All of this horror and pain and suffering since the beginning of time goes away. News is not made to let you know that. News has sponsors. They have to pay their bills too, just like everyone else. So they have to kind of go, they don't want to lose their sponsors. They don't want to lose their viewership. So they have to keep things amped up. They gotta, guess justice did this. Okay? Rodney King. Yep, I'm 50, so I'm going to go back. I'm 50. I know, she loves that. But anyway, I'm 50. So, when I go back to Rodney King, how big that was, now, it's an everyday occurrence and people are basically desensitized to it. And yeah, we can march and Black Lives Matter and because there you go. As soon as you say Black Lives Matter and someone else says, oh, all lives matter, boop, kick rocks. And that's just it. That's like if I said, oh, this hot dog is good. Are you going to say, oh, but burgers are good too. Lasagna is good. Ice cream is good. No. You're going to say, oh, is that there? Well, hey, maybe, let me get on and see if that burger is good. That burger is good. So that hot dog is good. So let's move on and enjoy that hot dog. Black lives matter. Why don't you check and see if our lives matter? And then you say, oh, your lives do matter. So let's live in harmony and make it all matter. That's why all lives can matter when Black lives matter. That doesn't, because you say all lives matter, but apparently you don't care about the lives lost by guns. You don't care about the lives of innocent black people being killed. You don't care about those. You don't care about the lives of people who need help because you want to get rid of welfare. When there's more white people on welfare than any black person in the whole world. That's what really don't. And then y'all don't, like I said, y'all don't count subsidies as welfare. Why are we giving subsidies to oil companies and things of that nature? $1 trillion companies, and we're giving them subsidies. Plus tax breaks, plus, wait, what? Is it really that hard to add it up and see what is going on? You want to be blind, so you close your eyes. You don't want to hear, so you plug your ears. But the one thing these people don't do is they do not shut their mouth. How can you talk being blind and deaf to life, to what's happening around you? And you feel that because you found someone else who agrees with you, that you're right. And that's not how it goes. Right doesn't change to you. Like I said, there's a lot of things that's used out here. Excuse me. As pacifiers. For instance, let's say, I already got into the Afro-American and every hyphen American thing. Yeah, that's the pacifier. I've gotten into the voting issue. Remember? Oh yeah, we gave y'all the right to vote. Wait, when did we not have the right to vote? I've read the Constitution. Nowhere did it say only white people can vote or no black people can vote. Because guess what? There was an amendment to make black people able to vote. There was none for Oriental people, Chinese people, Mexican, and any other race. Why did they have to make one for black people? Pacifiers. Because as long as you think they're doing something for you, you're gonna eat up you're gonna ignore all the other stuff and eat it up. Eat it up. Oh, Kamala Harris gonna make Juneteenth a wait, what? Okay, Juneteenth doesn't even affect everybody. It affects the people in Texas who didn't know they were free. Okay, so now Walmart up here making Juneteenth ice cream and stuff like that, because now it's going to be commercialized like everything else. Okay, excuse me, Kwanzaa, good, but it's just freaking Hanukkah switched to black people and changed a little bit. My problem with these things is y'all people live this stuff at the time. Oh, today's Christmas. Let's be nice and caring and loving. Well, wait. You remember after Thanksgiving we was killing everybody. Remember, because the sale, we got to save 50 cents. And we was killing and stomping and destroying and fighting everybody. Now is the time of love and giving. Let's be one. Oh, peaceful tidings. Oh, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Just on and on. You're fake. And if you admit it, that's fine. We know I've been fake. One thing I don't do is lie, though. Anyone who knows me, you can bring anybody up to my whole. They can't tell you one lie that I've told them. Like I said, wait. Sorry, dang. Once again, now see, I'm kind of contradicting myself, because I do tell my children Santa Claus and all that stuff. But we know that's just tradition stuff. I'm talking about as far as other things. I'm gonna get myself in the corner here, so I'm gonna do a Republican switch around. And no, I don't hate Republicans. Trust me, I do not. But if you support the orange one, I don't have any good feelings towards you. Because you have no good feelings towards me. Just by your affiliation, you are saying you don't care. This Rittenhouse boy. What? I will tell all you white supremacists, or even, not just that, all people in the world, you kill one of my children, we're going to have a problem. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Unjustly kill one of my children, we have a problem. Accidents happen. If you're in self-defense, that's different. This guy wasn't in self-defense, so don't even try that BS. Oh, he shouldn't have been there in the first place. I don't care if 50 billion people chased him and they were shooting at him and everything else. Shouldn't have been there. You had no reason to be there. But, of course, he had a right to go. But a woman can't have a right to do what she wants to do with herself. Why is his killing different from an abortion? Is it because he waited till their 106th trimester? Is that what it is? I don't understand what it is. I know what it is. It's this. I know what it is. It's these. If you're a gun or a white person, then the rules don't apply to you. White male, excuse me. Let me change it. White male. Yeah, we'll say the au pair and all that got away. That was some British stuff. I don't know. But majority, there's always exceptions to every rule. So people always go, oh, because I did. Yeah, well, you're an exception to the rule. There's always an exception to the rule. So keep it right, keep it light. So, Man, I've been so far going, I don't even remember where I started. Do you remember? You do. But I was starting on these corporations and stuff and everything because I was thinking, like I said, with my sickness, and I'm thinking about the people I know. My friend, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. My friend Nikki, dead. My brother Dave, dead from cancer. How many people we lose every day to this thing? Because of money? Because of fucking green paper? Which is not even paper anymore. It's all ones and zeros now. There's no amount of, $300 billion. If you went to the bank and said, I want to cash out right now, they can't cash them out. Because that type of money doesn't even exist. So, to make things so hard on people, we're supposed to enjoy our lives. We're not supposed to be victims to your greed and corruption. We're not supposed to be slaves to your need of a repeat customer. Help us. Start doing something with the research. There's no way y'all don't know stuff. Y'all came up with this vaccine for a virus. What? It's a virus. That's why now we have so many strains. It's a virus. That's how they do every year. Oh, get your flu shot. Wait, how do you know this is the strain coming out this year? Unless you put it out. Oh, so hey, come get your shot. But, oh, you want cancer? Here, let's fill you with radiation and send you home. I'm sick of it. I've had enough. And I know I'm one little, not even a drop in the bucket. But something has to ripple. Hopefully, maybe this video can ripple. Maybe you think of something. And you'll say, you know what? I got some resources here. Let me see if we can get our own thing going. I've been always great at science. I was good at all my school, but that don't matter. But, someone do something. I used to work calling, trying to get people to send out donation letters. Not even to donate, just to send out the donation letters for the American Cancer Society, lymphoma, and it was another one. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But man, the stories you would hear people tell. And they go, oh, you supposed to go, oh, well, I understand that, but would you do this? No. This person is telling you their loved one died of cancer and got zero help from the American Cancer Society. Zero help and I believe it because I have friends. My brother Dave, he should have beaten this cancer. When he first was diagnosed, they told him he should be able to get through this. Well, my brother is going forever now. My friend Nikki is gone forever now. People go, oh yeah, well, you know what? I'm not suffering from cancer. I'm living with cancer. Well, guess what? That's still not good enough for me. Why don't you just be living? I'd be happy to hear that you're just living. Because if you got a roommate and they get on your nerves If your roommate did to you what cancer does, you would be gone. You won't keep living with that roommate, would you? No way. You find a way to leave. So we shouldn't have to live with cancer. We shouldn't have to live with sarcoidosis. My sister shouldn't have to live with her rheumatoid arthritis and her lupus. Okay? My brother shouldn't have had to die from cancer. My friend shouldn't have to die from cancer. My uncle, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't mention my uncle. This tells you how well I'm not feeling. My uncle died from pancreatic cancer. And that was the change. That was the catalyst of my life. I could have done it with my brother, but Dave wasn't my biological brother. But I was closer to him than I am to my actual biological family. His whole family, except for, well, now Vicky, his sister, which I still care about her when her health is failing. But we don't talk. She chose my ex-wife over me. And I don't mean a romantic way or whatever, but she got married. And I've known Vicky since high school. Since 90, I believe. 1990. And she only met Sarah through me, which I started seeing Sarah in 98, 97, something like that. So, then when Sarah and I broke up, they had thought, whatever. So then when she's getting married, she's going to tell me, hey, Jermaine, you probably just want to come to the reception because of who I'm going to have as my bridesmaid. That's how she said me. I automatically knew she was talking about Sarah because she didn't know that I already know the conversations that her and my ex-wife were having prior. But anyway, so, because like when my brother Dave died, Sarah had messaged her and told her, oh, I'm sorry that, well, Dave, but I'm not going to be able to make it to the services. You know why? Because of what? And Vicky's response was, oh yeah, I understand. I don't know why he can't be more mature about this. Okay? Now here's the catch. Mature about what? I didn't even know you were still talking to Sarah. Much less was trying to invite her to come to the memorial. So what am I to be mature about? So apparently you're already catering to her. So blah, 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 blah. So I try to be nice. I said, well, you know what? You enjoy your wedding. I'm not going to come to neither. Because of the mere fact. Because she had two. She had her actual best friend, Katie, and then she had my ex-wife, Sarah. While her husband only had Larry. So why couldn't he have had two? Me and her. Then it's like, well, wait. So you think I'm going to have a problem at the wedding, but not the reception? So was Sarah going to be at the wedding and not the reception? See, that's what I say. It's all just BS. When people try to BS you to make you conform. Like, no. I would have no problem. Then, this is what she said. Well, you just recently told me that you have finally been completely over her. Exactly. And I didn't know nothing about. This was even before the wedding stuff. Before any wedding or anything came up. So, we just was in conversation. I told her, because I will always love my wife. Forever and ever. That's why I married her. I hope to be with her for my whole life. It didn't work out that way. I don't mean I don't love her. I don't understand the people who hate somebody because y'all broke up. Hate somebody. Mostly all my friends are like exes or females I used to mess with and stuff. Because I don't break up bad. I don't cheat. I don't lie. So, we can remain friends when we realize our relationship isn't going to work. But, anyway, I digress again. My point being, we can't say we found a vaccine for a virus, but we can't find a cure for cancer, for rheumatoid arthritis, for lupus, or sarcoidosis, for peace. People, can we do better? Yes, we can. Will we do better? Well, that's up to you and me. and our children that we raise. I have 4 children that I'm raising by myself. I have 12 children altogether, but 4, 10, 9, 8, 7 that I'm raising for myself. So, as that is a thing, I do want to send this shout out and love and let my children know I love them. Jasmine, I love you. Jermaine, I love you. Michelle is how it's really pronounced. I love you. Jerron, I love you. Michaela, I love you. Maya, I love you. Javan, I love you. Kiera, I love you. Oliviana, I love you. Zamira, Zizi, I love you. Kaylee, I love you. And Zane, I love you. I want a better world for all of y'all. When is enough enough? It's been enough. I know this made an extra long commentary today. I've never gone this long before on a video. Did I just do innuendo? Of course I did. It's me. Y'all haven't had any of my innuendo lately. So far I've been trying to keep it from there. But if I'm going to be me, I got to be me. I've been trying to have restrictions and hold back. But I'm tired of it. I only get one life. And I'm going to live it. And I'm going to let you know how I think. Now, you don't have to agree with me. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who don't. And maybe you will learn to see the facts, though. All you got to do is look at the facts. Not alternate facts. Facts. I feel sorry for people who can't face reality, who can't take the facts and accept it and move on. That's in every aspect. Like a guy or a girl who stalks the person who broke up with them, or somebody they want, so they stalk them, or they broke up and you kill them. And then, wait, what? There's more people on this earth. Move on. I don't care how much in love you are, how much. Move the freak on. My son's mother broke up with me. Yet told me if she sees me with another woman, she would lie in court to make sure I don't get to see my son. Oh yeah, that's my next one. Wait till you see how I get on that one. Because I got a whole thing going on with child support and with visitation and stuff. Like, I have deadbeat moms. As far as I know, some deadbeat dads. I'm definitely not one. Never have, never will. Like 7-Up. So, I am going to come to a close now. The children, when you see me waving them off and stuff, they want to come in. My son has to finish cutting the grass because he did a half-ass job on the grass yesterday. So, I just had to talk to them about, they let their friends come over and trash their yard, but they go over to their friend's house and they don't leave a speck. So we're going to work on that. Anyway, I want to thank you for spending your time with me. You could have spent this time with anyone else. You chose to spend it with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I want you to take care. Have fun. We only get one life. Check. 1, 2. Peace out.